What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talk Wrestling here on NoDQ.com and, of course, NoDQCW YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching this week. Really appreciate all your support, as I have for the last, well, let's see, this show, God, 9 years. This next month has been 9 years. That's crazy, hasn't it? Anyway, let's get on with your questions. The first three all pertain to Brock Lesnar and UFC. So we'll go ahead and ask those questions. The first one comes from NoDQ&A fan at Aaron Rift. Aaron Rift. It's not really Aaron. It's just a guy on Twitter with his Twitter picture being Aaron with the beard and the barber chair that I took. Good day. Fun day. Hey, Jeff, what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar returning to UFC? Luden from, let's see, at the Anime Fans. UFC is getting Brock Lesnar at UFC 200. What does it mean to Ronda and WWE? And Beast Slayer at I Say Whatever 666. With Brock Lesnar fighting the UFC, should UFC give one of their talents for WWE's big event? Okay. I haven't gone on my own YouTube and addressed this because I really wanted to do it on Talk Wrestling and really have Aaron be the one to put this out there with my answer and everything. I am so thrilled that Brock Lesnar is returning, even if it is for one night, to the Ultimate Fighting world. And I hope that, for WWE's sake anyway, that he does in fact defeat Mark Hunt on July 9th, I believe it is, leading to SummerSlam, because if Brock wins and he stays healthy and doesn't get too beat up in that fight, then he should be okay for SummerSlam for a big, big money match, hopefully against somebody big that they can line up. I've been very outspoken over the years about Brock Lesnar, how I felt about him leaving WWE and then joining UFC, and then the way but I have really changed my outlook on him, and for the better, and that's a lot due to the fact of it's due to the fact mainly of his return to WWE, and you know, people that I knew on the inside were very leery of Brock and were very concerned how much of a loose cannon he was, especially in the earlier, like 2012 when he first came back. But he has definitely proven to be a very big ticket commodity, much like a big ticket ride at an amusement park or a big attraction at a carnival, whatever you want to call it. He is the guy that brings the money in. He is the guy that people want to see destroy everybody else. And Brock has really proven that he can be that guy. As far as the trade between UFC and WWE, I would love to see somebody from the Ultimate Fighting world join WWE for a brief period. Maybe Ronda Rousey, maybe Paige Van Zandt, who's in Dancing with the Stars. There's really so much you can do, but if you're going to have a Brock Lesnar come to UFC, then you got to have a Ronda Rousey come to WWE. That's the even trade right there. There's no bigger star to cross over to UFC than there is Brock Lesnar. There is no bigger star to cross over to WWE than there is Ronda Rousey. I don't care, Conor McGregor or, Miesha Tate or any, Ronda is the person that you want to cross over and join WWE for either SummerSlam or WrestleMania. That's just the long and short of it. She is the one that WWE wants, and hopefully they will get her. This is from Ty Marshall, UK. Should Muhammad Ali have been in the WWE Hall of Fame a long time ago? In the grand scheme of things, looking back now on whatever it is, 22 years of Hall of Fame history, yes. The first celebrity inductee probably should have been Mr. T. Let's be honest. He was involved in the first WrestleManias as a huge main attraction of either one of or the main events at those two WrestleManias. Ali made a little bit of an impact on the main event of WrestleMania 1, but he is Muhammad Ali. He is the greatest. He is the single greatest boxing attraction I think there's ever been. And I'm not a boxing fan. That's just my own layman perspective, if you will. But I think that definitely Ali deserves his spot in the Hall of Fame. Should he have been a long time ago? There are celebrities that have done more in WWE, in their involvement with WWE, than Ali did. But yes, he should have been in sooner than He should have been in before he passed away. No question about it. This is from Trevor TJ Lewis at TJ the Zero Man. Cena vs. Styles WrestleMania 33 since feuding with the club, and can you possibly add Balor, Bayley, and Becky to the storyline? Well, as we see, Cena and Styles are going to be facing off this Sunday Money in the Bank, and it's only a matter of time before we get that huge push toward WrestleMania. And will we see a Styles Cena match at that point? Probably not. They're probably going to, not to be graphic, but blow their wad here this summer and have Cena Styles be a huge match at SummerSlam in addition to this Sunday Money in the Bank, and maybe even a Battleground. They might do a 3-match series like they did with Cena and Kevin Owens. Hopefully the outcome is different. I will not deter from my stance as a John Cena fan, but AJ Styles needs to be the guy that wins this feud. AJ needs to be the one that goes over and goes up the stratosphere. John is, like we've said in promos last few weeks, 15 years established. He's got that credibility. AJ needs that WWE cred to be successful in WWE. He mentioned it on Monday, Cena did. He's been at PWG, Ring of Honor, New Japan. Didn't mention TNA, but he was there too. AJ needs a WWE win over a huge star, and there's no bigger star in WWE than John Cena. This is from Spencer Brown at SpencerBrown91. What do you think of a possible Shield versus Club match in the future? I think that would be easy money for WWE. I wish people would stop obsessing with reunions and nostalgia and all that, because the Shield worked when it worked. Rollins works as he works. Reigns, for all y'all's criticism, works as he is. Ambrose works as he is. They don't need to put them back together. Rollins needs to be that sneaky, swarmy, disgustingly vile heel and regain the championship Sunday Money in the Bank, if not later. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't want to see a Shield reunion. I don't think it would... People, the casual WWE fan that's watched the last couple years would like to see the Shield fan, but as a now 26-year WWE fan vet, if that's what you want to call me, I don't want to see Shield get back together. I want to see Rollins go upward and onward. I want to see Ambrose go upward and onward. I even want to see Reigns go upward and onward. On their own. Next one comes from Jonathan Salter. Would you like to see Gail Kim returning to WWE? With today's women's roster, she really put on great matches. I've not seen much of Gail Kim lately. I'll be honest with you guys, and probably going to ruffle a few feathers, especially in the DQ group. But I do not watch TNA. I tried so hard in the weeks leading up to this anniversary to get into the product, and my head hurt. The women's matches were good, but everything else just made my head hurt and my blood boil because it was so bad. The girls there deserve better than being in TNA. Gail Kim is a great example. Gail Kim, the problem with Gail Kim being WWE is she's been there twice already, and they did her dirty twice. They totally let her get away and go back to TNA, or go to TNA twice, because they didn't know what to do with her. Could she have a great match with Charlotte, or Becky, or Natalya, or, anybody? Yes, she could. But will they know what to do with the Gail Kim in 2016 in WWE's current women's market? Probably not. She's not a young upstart coming out of NXT or coming out of the Indies who needs that push, needs that rub. She's the one that needs to be giving the rub to the younger talent. I'm not saying Gail Kim's old. I'm saying she's a veteran, and she's been around. She's been around as far as mainstream WWE or TNA for 13 years this year. So, does WWE even really need Gail Kim? Does Gail Kim need WWE? The answer, I think, is no. This is from Rob K Sports. Do you think the Women's Championship will be exclusive to one brand like it was the original brand split? No, I don't. I hope that they have the women's division be on both brands. I hope that they have one women's champion. Don't bring back that hideous Divas title or some other championship to represent the women's championship on the brand that the women's championship would not be on if they did that way. I don't think they're going to do that way. I think they're going to be smart, hopefully this time, and keep one world champion and one women's world champion. And let the brands trade back and forth between 1 month he's with the Raw crew, 1 month she's with the SmackDown crew, and then they kind of switch, and hopefully they stick to that. I hope. Let's see. Deontay Rose at DSmooth210. Thoughts on the new 100 Greatest Matches book by the WWE? If so, do you wish it was ranked? Okay. Great videos as always, young man. I'm 33, but thank you. I've not seen the book. If it's anything like the 100 matches you should watch before you die list on WWE.com, then I'm all for it, because I have gone back and watched those matches on WWE Network for $1.99, by the way. And I loved it. I love those matches. Those matches are definitely something to see. I doubt that all of them are going to be on there because it was a published book in 2016. So they probably omitted quite a few important matches that they can't talk about because of different reasons, either Hogan or Benoit or whatnot. So I'd like to see the book. I won't buy it myself. If someone wants to buy it for me on Amazon, you know where to find me. Aaron's P.O. Box. Hit him up. Alex Boney at Boney SRL says, thoughts on Goldberg being in 2K17 and if this means anything towards a return for him. I am happy for the Goldberg fans. I am happy for the people that follow Goldberg and like Goldberg and respected Goldberg's time in WCW and even in WWE. The fact that he is a playable character, downloadable character, whatever you want to call him, in the new WWE video game coming out later this year. Personally, I could care less. I could not care less that Goldberg has returned to WWE programming in some fashion or another. Do I think he'll return as a wrestler? He's 49? Right, Ref? He's 49 years old, Goldberg? Yeah, he's 49 years old. I don't want to see Goldberg in WWE anymore as a wrestler on TV. A playable video game character, that's fine. But as a wrestler competing for the World Championship, no. He's not Hulk Hogan, who came back in his 50s and had a big nostalgia run. People don't care enough about Goldberg, in my opinion, like they cared about the NWO, Ric Flair, Hogan individually, guys like that, because people see through Goldberg. This is from Jeremiah Dorset. With the return of the brand extension in the draft, do you see WWE dropping the gimmick theme pay-per-view? One can only hope, right? No. I don't know. I would like to see them do less gimmick-themed specials or pay-per-views. But then again, we only get to see Hell in a Cell once a year. We only get to see TLC once a year. We only get to see the Elimination Chamber once a year, if we do see it all this year. What do you guys think? Because I'm kind of on the fence on that. I'd like to see the gimmick pay-per-views continue to see those matches at least once a year, because we don't get to see them any other time of the year because WWE's too afraid to use gimmick pay-per-views, gimmick matches, because of the potential for violence and injury. So I don't really mind seeing them only once a year, but tell me what you guys think. Maybe I'll read your comments next time I get in front of the camera and type. This is from at Albion Romo, at DJ Artsy Artiste. Jesus Christ. DJ Art is Tick. I'm going to go with that. Sorry about that, Albion. What do you think of the Ricochet versus Will Ospreay match? And I hope I said that right. And do you think that style would fit in WWE programming? Oh my goodness, what a match. This is the talk of the town, man. Everywhere I go on Facebook, on Twitter, on social media in general, they're talking about the Ricochet Ospreay match. And I'm sorry if I'm saying Will's name wrong. I didn't hear his name in the commentary on the video I saw, so I'm sorry about that. But it was an unbelievable match. These two are something special. And would it work in WWE? You know what? If they can have guys like Kenta and Nakamura and Bryan, although Bryan got hurt doing his style, so let's be honest there, and Rollins, those guys can work a WWE match. The trouble is, would they? This is from @MattBig, @MattBig123. And actually, and Mr. Yuck also has a question about Velvet Sky coming to WWE, and would she fit in with, would they put with the Dudleys, or can she go far on her own? Velvet Sky wouldn't fit well in WWE. She's got the look, no question about that. She's one of the most gorgeous women in female wrestling history, and she's got a great attitude about the business and a great attitude about life, and I think she fit in well at WWE. With the Dudleys, no, the Dudleys need to be on their own. They don't need another Dutch Dudley. Like Stacy and them were a special attraction together. I don't think that would really work. All right, that's it for Talk Wrestling this week. Before I go, this is the last Talk Wrestling that's going to air, with Aaron Rift being in Southern California. And he's listening over there right now, I'm sure, listening to what I have to say, but I want to say it anyway. Aaron, it's been a wonderful 14 years of having you as a friend close by, at least in the valley or up here. And you've given me everything that I have in wrestling. And without you giving me the opportunity, you and Mike, back in October 2002, there'd be no Jeff Meacham in wrestling. So thank you, and good luck up there. And Godspeed. All right, we'll see you next time on Talk Wrestling.